Going to be going full tilt here at RT America, trying to bring you the very latest on this crisis as we all get through it. We're working in split shifts. There's a good bunch of us here trying to bring you all the very latest as it comes in. There is, by the way, a rescue effort that is underway right now to try and save the U.S. economy from further collapse. And we're going to be taking you through what the Fed, what Congress, and what the White House and the Treasury are trying to do to settle the markets, including some measures which seem frankly almost drastic. And there's one coming in just about an hour that we're going to be sharing with you. But here's the problem. All that stuff that they're doing so far, it doesn't seem to be working. Wall Street had to stop trading today as circuit breakers kicked in because the market shot down some 2,800 points. A circuit breaker is essentially a systemized deep breath, if you will, right? Put in place to try and prevent the market from going through the floor. The market's down almost 30% from its high. 30%. It's almost unheard of, right? That's why today, on top of the $1.5 trillion liquidity infusion into banks so that they can try and make their loan obligations, banks, the Fed is also announcing interest rates are being lowered to essentially zero. If that sounds almost crazy, it should. But you can't say that we didn't tell you this was coming, right? Right here on the News with Rick Sanchez, we have been reporting that much of what is happening now would actually come to pass, and it's coming to pass. The hope right now is that at some point the curve of those contracting the disease can come down. In other words, the curve has to be flattened somehow. See that graph right there? Look at that thing right there. You'll see how, that line, that yellow or orange line shows the virus is spreading or growing exponentially. Exactly a month ago, there were about 15 cases in the United States. Today, there are almost 2,200. That's the spike, right? Now, that's normal during breakouts and epidemics, but it's got to be flattened at some point. We don't know when it's going to happen. So right now, entire populations have to almost be paralyzed. That means look at what's going on right now, right? Streets empty, no gatherings, nobody's going out, nobody's traveling. Fear tends to permeate communities, and that is what is triggering the economic decline in the marketplace that, frankly, was already sort of volatile. So what now? Right? What now? We are here on the News with Rick Sanchez to try and bring you the very latest information as it comes in. In fact, on this newscast, we're doubling down our effort this week. We're going to bring you reports responding to the outbreak. All right, let's get started now. The concern as we build toward flattening that curve that I showed you just a little while ago is we need more tests, we need more